AutoEnroll is a tool that was built in true partnership with actual family childcare programs, and we're proud to show it to you today. Let's say you have a program called Sesame Street Daycare, and a parent is ready to enroll their child into your program. The first thing that parent's going to see is your custom landing page here with a unique URL, wiggleroomnow.com/your daycare's name. You can text or email this link to families at any time, and we also give you a poster with a QR code that families can scan. The parent will then go to this page and click Enroll. It also works really well on mobile. Once they enroll, they're going to fill out the streamlined version of all the forms in your enrollment packet, and we will work with you to make sure that the forms from your daycare are relevant, as well as have the forms that are required by OCFS and DOHMH and the forms according to the child's age. Here we're going to walk through an infant form. They will fill out all the child's information just one time, and it'll automatically populate onto all the forms needed. You will have here the child's medical information and allergy information as well as required from the OCFS forms. Then the parent will fill out their information as well, just one time, including their email and phone number. And then they can add a second parent or guardian to the enrollment forms. Once this section is completed, we will ask the parent for 3 emergency contacts. Once the emergency contacts are submitted, they can add additional adults who can be authorized to pick up or drop off the child that aren't emergency contacts. And if they have additional people, they can add them here. Now, if your program provides a transportation plan, we will include that in the forms that the parent can consent to. We will also include a field trips and outdoor activities form if this is something that your program participates in, as well as an evening and night care policy if you have evening and night care or after hours. If the child is an infant, the enrollment form will include the infant feeding statement, and it will not include it if the child is older than an infant. Once you input the child's age on the first form, it'll automatically tell you which forms they need to fill out. They also have to consent to emergency medical treatment. That's included. Consent to administer over-the-counter products if your daycare program is able to administer over-the-counter medications. Consent to pool use. And this last page here is the parent or guardian agreeing that they will review the handbook that they will receive from your program. And we will include the handbook in the packet of information that they receive in their inbox. Now, once they finish filling out the form, AutoEnroll populates all the standard OCFS and DOHMH forms. No more forgetting a form. It also generates a standard enrollment contract with their information. And as soon as you finish hitting submit, it is all delivered to you within seconds in your inbox. And this is what that looks like here. The parent and the child care provider will both receive this email in an instant with any questions that the parent might have included in the application forms. Here you see the registration information packet completely filled out with the emergency contacts and persons authorized, as well as any other information required by OCFS and DOHMH. You have the consent to administer over-the-counter products here that they agreed to, with your license and registration ID already populated and your daycare name already populated automatically for you. Here you see the new sleeping and napping agreement from OCFS for infants. That's automatically populated with the name of the child, parent, guardian, your provider name and facility ID, and all of the permissions that the parent agreed to on the form. You also have the standard OCFS 0792 daycare enrollment form. You have the allergy and anaphylaxis emergency plan here. And we even offer a copy of the physical form already filled out with the child's name, first name, address, and personal information, as well as your daycare name and phone number, so that all the parent has to do is take this paper directly to the doctor's office if they haven't already done so. Here you see the transportation plan and transportation agreement consent. Notice of animals, if you have a notice of animals. If you have any animals in your daycare, we include this. And then last but not least, we have the special healthcare needs form, the infant feeding statement form. Any forms that is required of the child and of your daycare will all be here. Last but not least is the daycare handbook, which is included in this email that we send out to them. So if the daycare has a paper copy and wants to give it, great, but the parent will always have a digital copy in their inbox in case of any questions, comments, or concerns, and they don't know where that is. Now, all the daycare has to do is download and print the attachments for the parents to sign, as is required by OCFS currently to have a physical signature on them. You will be able to print them, have the parents sign it, and then archive them and save them for your inspection. So thank you for checking out how AutoEnroll works. Quick recap. We start with your customized landing page where parents go and click enroll. From here, they fill out all of the forms, and automatically within seconds, those forms are in the parent's inbox and the daycare provider's inbox, where all they have to do is print and sign it for their records. Thank you so much for checking us out. I hope you all have a wonderful day.